Well, here we are at the Mojave Airport, and I have just completed the first meeting of ICS, where we get our rockets. So my class will be making a banner, we'll be coming up with a theme, we'll be painting the rocket and assembling it, and then on May 22nd we'll be shooting off the rocket 2 times to see in a competition which rocket goes the highest. Also next week, McBone will be visiting our classroom, and he'll be explaining the process of building the rocket to my students, triangulation, calculating how high a rocket goes, and what are the different factors that determine how high, how fast a rocket travels. And we look forward to him coming to our classroom and sharing that information with us.
Hi, my name is Mick Bone. I'm an engineer at Edwards Air Force Base, and I do the community outreach working with K-12 students in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Partnered with the Intermediate Space Challenge for the last 5 years, and Edwards' contribution to the Space Challenge is bringing out the math and the excitement for the kids. I come in and I work with high school students, and I help them to become the mentors for the 4th, 5th, and 6th graders who then actually build the rocket in the classroom, including doing an essay and a banner, and then the rocket itself. Edwards also contributes by bringing in engineers who do the altitude tracking, that's the tracking of the rocket, and provide that information during the event.
My name is Terry Carroll, and I do educational outreach for X-Corps Aerospace. We're located on the Mojave Air Space Port in Mojave. We're real interested in getting involved in the Intermediate Space Challenge. Part of what I do every year is I have gone to Mojave Elementary School and done a couple presentations over there. We would like to expand that to the other school districts. Coincidentally, the class that we visited the first year won the competition. So we do a little bit of Rocketry 101. We talk a little bit about careers in aerospace, and we talk some about what X-Corps is doing right now, show some really exciting videos of live rocket engine testing.
Well, my name's Nathan Tonietti. I work with Mojave Unified School District. My focus of my position with the school district is to work with students in an after-school program, and now as well with the International Space Challenge. The major thing that I'm looking for from a program like this is to help build the excitement of the students in science and math and technology in general. Being able to build that at a younger and younger age proves to be a huge benefit with students, especially in building goals and making sure that they have a focus that they're working towards, a point to school, a point to their education, not just a book, not just a handout, not just a worksheet to do.
What we do here is not a facade. There's no shell game trying to be played on any of our ratepayers, because every one of us are ratepayers also. And we're not into that. And what we're trying to do is good fiscal policy to try to save the ratepayers as much money as we possibly can. Because in the long run, the disruption of the revenues going on the tax bill, it doesn't increase the cost. It places it in a 2-payment rather than a 12-payment structure, which is inconvenient, I agree, for some. We've had several that have said, yeah, that'd be a good idea, then I don't have to worry about that. And so there's pros and cons to it.
I need to talk to you guys about your hours. It's Rosamond Community Service District. You are service. You aren't open on Fridays. That's when most of us who work aerospace have a short day and get here. I work 10 hours a day. I can't get here. My wife came here today on her way from Edwards to Palmdale working to buy those tokens for our sewer dump out there. And you guys are closed. You guys are closed until Monday. We can't get here. I'm trying to buy the sewer tokens, but you guys are never open. So if you could please make it so those of us who work could get here and use you. Because you're not accessible to us in the aerospace industry. You're not open on Fridays.
Mr. President, we're closed today and tomorrow and Friday for training. We have a new billing and accounting system going in, and the staff needs to get up to speed. That's why we're closed Wednesday, Thursday. We are closed on Fridays. That savings you'll also see in your budget, from $100,000 to about $26,000 in overtime costs and savings. So we are saving money. We're trying to do that, and the 410 is doing it.
Can you move the 410 to...
But if I move that Friday to a Thursday, a Wednesday, or a Tuesday, there's going to be another group of people that's saying, we can't get there on that day.
Well, Terry, I'm sure you've read in the Rosamond News the continuing series of stories about the money that businesses gave to the foundation for Parks and Rec that's being blocked and in 8 months has not gotten through to any of the kids or any of the programs. And you're very familiar with politics here in town. I just wonder, what do you think's fair? What's your...
My feelings are that I think they should pass out that money to some of the organizations that need funds. These big companies will give the money to us. Let's use the money for where it needs to be used.
Well, this is Saturday morning, April 21st. We're out here at the Mojave Air Space Port. Scaled Composites is having a career day. They're opening their hangar. And as you can see, the public is happy to be here. Well, this is a scale model of the Wright Flyer we're looking at. And here in the patio at Scaled Composites. This is a White Knight 2 here out in front of the Scale. 100 people. And inside the hangar, you can see all. Well, this is the plane that they're signing people up to help build. And Robert, you're here right in front of the plane that's going to be built, and what's the traffic flow like today of people that are interested in working on it?
Actually, we've been getting an overwhelming response. It's been hard to keep up with, actually.
Okay, and what kind of people are you looking for?
Currently, we've got openings for engineering, program business management, and composite fabrication, with a few openings in IT, as well as one opening in our accounting department.
I see. And how many people overall do you think the program will hire?
The program, the main program, we hope to pull on approximately 140 people.
Oh, I see.
From composite fabrication into engineering.
These are model planes here on display in the hangar. And some of them fly, some don't, but some of them match exactly the big planes that you see in the background. What a wonderful lunch you're having here today at the Mojave Air Space Port.
Well, this is not our first time that we've been here. We've been here a number of times.
Yes.
Edwards and Mamingo and Mojave Airport is a great family. So we're honored to be here hosting our best people to be here. I mean, our job is to make sure that the guests are happy. Well, we've been there for 24 years.
Really?
24 years.
Amazing.
We have hosted over 100 astronauts for the last 20 years. And our main goal is to make sure that the customers can come back and make sure they're happy.
It's got to be this inside.